Alright, what's going on, my dudes? So, as you guys can probably tell by the title of this video, we are going to be doing another final stats video. I did one of these at the end of year 1 for BO3, and I didn't think that I was going to be coming back to this game. I assumed that I was going to be playing IW a lot more than I actually did this year, and because of that, obviously I've played this game a lot more in this last year, and my stats clearly have changed from the first year. So if you want to see what my stats were before year 2 started with BO3, then I'll put the link to that video in the description of this one. But on that note, obviously, because I've played a lot this year, my stats clearly have changed a bit. This was also a very highly requested video. I know on the last few videos that I've been making, a lot of people have been asking for this video, so here you go. This is probably going to be the last Black Ops 3 video that you guys are going to see from me for a very long time. I am pretty much completely done with this game. However, I'm sure that during World War II, there will probably maybe once or twice during the year I'll make like a throwback video and play this game for a day or something like that. Obviously, with World War II coming out, that's a game that I'm really going to be grinding. I already can tell that I'm going to have a shit ton of fun on that. I love the beta on that game. You guys literally saw me murder that beta, so because of that, I really can see myself grinding World War II out the full year as long as people are enjoying it, and it seems like a lot of people are really hyped for it. I'm pretty much done with Black Ops 3, so this pretty much will be the last Black Ops 3 video that you guys will see from me for a very long time. I'm actually going to be uninstalling the game right after I'm done with this video. I have no intention of playing this game after this, and I'm not sure when this video is going up, but I'm assuming that this video is probably going to go up 2 or 3 days before World War II comes out. I'm recording this video in advance. Let's get straight into the final stats video. Obviously, I'm still only prestige 6. I actually don't think I prestiged at all this entire year, and clearly with the amount of days played that I'm about to show you guys, if I wanted to prestige, I could have very easily hit level 1000. I've played this game so fucking much. There's no way I wouldn't be level 1000 by now, because look, I've played this game for 56 days, 5 hours, 14 minutes, and 22 seconds. That is a lot of time. I know like the shit out of this game. 290,000 kills. I actually just pissed myself off reading that. A 1.42 KD, considering that I normally only snipe, I would consider that to be decent. My win-loss ratio is 0.1 off from 1. That's depressing. It's that 30 million score. Score per minute, 371. Mainly, I just played TDM. You guys will see later on in this video. Let's start with Arena first, and then we'll go into public match. But Arena, I didn't really play Arena much this year. Whenever I did, I was mainly sniping. I was just using the SVG. You guys already knew I was making Arena videos, and you guys really enjoyed that the first year of BO3. So I'm assuming they're bringing ranked play back into World War II. I heard something about that, and because of that, if they are doing that, I will definitely be making a sniping series on that, because I already know I'm going to have so much fun. You guys probably saw it with MWR. I love competitive. It's always been fun for me, but with MWR, just because it is kind of an older game, it hasn't been as much fun as it could be, but I know for a fact that with a brand new boots on the ground game, I'm going to fucking grind the shit out of competitive as well as public match. So you guys will be seeing some series from me on that, probably in the ranked play series. You guys will see me playing GBs on this game as well with rated, all the typical guys that I play GB with. You might even see some grind squad guys in there too, because I know some of them have been getting kind of interested in competitive recently. There's a little spoiler right there. Deadliest was the SVG. That was mainly the thing I used. The other thing was the Locust every now and then the ICRM8. All these stats are really low because I didn't really play Arena that much. However, let's go to public match for a second, okay? So, Deadliest, the Locust, 133,474 kills with a 1.38 KD, pretty much 17,000 headshots, and a 49% accuracy. I think year 1 of BO3, my accuracy was higher. I think it was like somewhere around 54, but obviously the more you're going to play with it, your accuracy is going to go down a little bit. So I think 49% accuracy is not bad. I could have hit 150,000 kills with this thing if I was not in Cali the last 11 days. If I wasn't in Cali, I definitely would have hit 150,000 kills with that thing. With the SVG, a 51% accuracy with the SVG, almost 8,000 headshots, 1.46 KD, and 100,000 fucking kills with this thing. Gun's my baby. I love this fucking gun. I guess the third most kills I have, and you guys can all tell clearly here, I only snipe. That's all I do. You can see the huge drastic change in the kills. I really don't use any of these guns, but I guess the third most I had was the RSA, almost 30,000 kills, 1.27 KD, 5,500 headshots, and a 50% accuracy. I think an overall, 49, a 50, a 51, that brings you what, 50 average? I think a 50% accuracy average, that's pretty good on a game that, especially on a game that doesn't have any aim assist on snipers. I actually wish I used the RSA a little more, because I know it's a difficult gun for a lot of people. Even for me, I get stressed out using this fucking gun, especially because of all the hit markers and shit. It's just very annoying, but nonetheless, I still wish that I had used it a little more. I'm glad that I got 2 very nice clips with this thing. I might even throw them in this video right now. Coming back at 4th with the most amount of kills, it's obviously the pistol, the other pistol. This thing, I only used this thing when it first came out. I remember I made a video on it. This gun was a lot of fun, but I stopped using it like a week later. I kind of just went back to sniping. The rest of them, I don't really have too many kills with everything. You can see the PO6, I never really used this gun. I hate this thing. Also, I was pretty shit with it too. So that's another reason why I avoided using this gun. I know a lot of people ask for videos on this thing, but it's not my playstyle. I don't like the whole burst thing, then pause in between the shot itself. So that's why I never really fucked with the PO6. Just wasn't my thing. I avoided it. Obviously, you can tell by the rest of the kills here, I don't really use many of the other guns, which is something that I'm going to change with World War II. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos across everything, not just sniping. Oh, sniping will still obviously be the main thing. I will every now and then play with some other guns. I don't know what it was about the melee weapons, but I really did not use them, and I should have. I think the only time that I ever ended up using them was when I was playing Search and Destroy with the grind squad. We were just fucking around. We went to Search and we were using melee weapons. We were just pissing everybody off by doing that. That was so much fun. I wish I made a video on that. Yeah, that should be it for kills. Yeah, I never really got lucky for unlocking all this stuff. Like you could tell right here, I never unlocked any of this stuff. Pretty fucking annoying. Specialist, the main thing I guess I used was active camo. See, there you go, 12,000. Huge difference between everything else. Active camo obviously was helpful in public matches, but the main reason why I used it is because back in, I think it was like 2 months into the game on year 1 of BO3, Pamaj hit me up and was like, yo, this shit would be really cool if you get like 2 or 3, use active camo, and then smack a collat for 5 on or something like that. And then literally no joke, I think a day or 2 later after him suggesting that to me, I ended up hitting that SVG 5 on Fringe mid-map. Ever since then, I've just been abusing the shit out of active camo. I've just been abusing active camo. It's so much fun. I highly doubt they're going to bring Specialists back to Call of Duty, but in case they do, and one of the future developers is watching this video, bring something like active camo back, because this thing was so much fun to use. I guess after that came Heatwave. I stopped using Heatwave like a month into the game because it was kind of ratty to do, especially for people that were going for clips with this thing. It was kind of ratty. It was helpful at times when you get surrounded by a bunch of people, but I didn't really want to use it after that. I really liked kinetic armor when it first came out, but the problem is I think it was like 2 months into the game I started getting really bad frame rate lag every time I used it. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably know what I'm talking about, because I know a lot of people actually end up having the same issues as I did with this thing. After that came the Ripper. That was a lot of fun, but I stopped using that really early into the game too. And then the rest of this stuff I never really used at all. You could tell. Equipment I guess would be stuns, but even then I don't really use stuns. I kind of just took them off so I can make more free space for classes, but other than that I really didn't use anything else. As far as score streaks go, UAV obviously is the main thing. That's the most common thing across any Call of Duty. It's the easiest thing to get. I really didn't use that many other things. Obviously haters, because they were really nice. I don't know if they're going to be in World War II. Hopefully they are, but even if they aren't, oh well. They were very, very helpful as far as nuke streaks go. So if any of you guys are still grinding out nukes and you're not running a hater, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You really should. Other than that, I never really used wraps that much. I should have, because they're just you call them in and you just destroy the entire team. I should have done that more. Much easier for high kill gameplays. The mothership, clearly I should have used, because you literally can't stop it when that thing gets called in. I guess I didn't fuck with that at all. Other than that, yeah, that should be it. I didn't use anything else. All right, game modes, let's go. You guys clearly tell I've mainly played TDM. I played Fracture every now and then. That was, I'm not gonna lie, Fracture's still fun. The main reason why I started playing Fracture was because of the fact that nobody was playing Hardpoint. It was really hard to find lobbies in Hardpoint. I wish that Hardpoint had stayed alive the entire game and the entire second year of the game, because Hardpoint without a doubt is the most fun game type that you could ever play, especially for clips too. Hardpoint is probably the best for clips, and World War II especially, I'm gonna be grinding the shit out of Hardpoint. Probably not the first week, just because I know all the sweats are gonna be playing Hardpoint. It's really easy to level up in Hardpoint. Hardpoint is gonna be something you guys are gonna be seeing a lot from me in World War II. And also Hardpoint's very good for gameplays too. If you guys remember that video I made 250-0 with that 5 on Fringe, videos like that, and that video did so fucking well. So I would love to go for stuff like that again. Other than that, didn't really play much of anything else. Search I really should have played more, and for World War II I will be playing Search more, especially I'm getting back into competitive again. Search and Destroy is definitely without a doubt one of the most fun game types to ever play. It's just at the time that when I played it, not many people that I was friends with actually wanted to sit down and grind this thing. What else is there besides that? I guess we'll go to the leaderboards really quick. Overall on Black Ops 3, fucking look at this nerd, level 35. Jesus Christ. You got the other nerd over here. The fact that I'm even top 600, that kind of makes me mad. That's pretty gross. So on that note, let's get straight into, no, we already did that. Let's get into the medals really quick. So the main thing that people are probably going to be interested in is the kill chains, which I have 14 of. I have 12 nuclears, all of which are sniping. I don't red gun. If I did red gun, I'd probably have a bunch more nuclears, but nonetheless, I do remember that most of the nuclears I got were all sniping. A lot of them were with the SVG. I got 2 back-to-back nuclears with a Locust, which that video, by the way, did very, very fucking well. So thank you guys for that. That did very, very well. If you guys want to see that, I'll put the link to that in the description of this video too, because that is probably, I would say that might be one of my best videos on BO3. I have a bunch of brutals, which are sad times where you die 5 or less off from the nuclear. Those are sad times. I have 45 unstoppables, which are just kills that you get after a nuclear. Other than that, I think the only thing you guys would be interested in is probably the quad feed medals, which I have 556. On BO2, I have over 2,000. I'm not proud of that. With this game, I have 556. That should be it. So, yeah, that is pretty much it. That's the wrap up for the final stats video. Once again, I will probably never be playing this game again. If so, I might make a throwback video later on this year with World War II. If you want to compare the stats from year 1 to year 2 of BO3, then once again, the video to year 1 will be in the description of this video if you want to go check them out. Those are my final stats for Black Ops 3, and they're really not going to be changing that much because I'm not going to be playing this game anymore, and I'm about to uninstall this game. Obviously, it's been a long grind on this game, and it's going to be even more on World War II. So I will see you guys on World War II very, very soon. But on that note, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.